Hello Australia, this is Janaea here from Aussie Beach TV. I'm in Surfers Paradise at the Delikatessen Cafe, and it's such a beautiful day just waiting to get an interview from Christopher Howard, which is our small business owner. So stay tuned, you are watching me on Aussie Beach TV.
Aussie Beach TV. You watching Aussie Beach TV. You watching Aussie Beach TV. The hottest girls you will ever see.
So we're here today at Surfers Paradise Delikatessen with Christopher. How are you doing today?
I am living the dream.
You are?
Indeed.
And how's business been going since Schoolies has been here?
Business has been okay. Schoolies is not a boom time for the town, but it's a lot of fun for the kids, and I think it's important that the kids have a nice, safe place that they can enjoy themselves, and the parents don't have to worry so much about it.
Yeah.
It's all really well looked after, and they're all really quite polite, and the truth of the matter is none of them wake up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon anyway, so the town's just empty. So if you want to come into Surfers, it's the best time to come. There's no one here. You've got the beach to yourself.
It looks completely different. Even when I walked in, I was like, wow, this is not what I saw the other night. So what made you get into the food industry in the first place?
Well, I grew up in Perth, and I started an apprenticeship at the Burswood Casino when that first opened up. I actually had an office job. I happened to be sitting next to the head chef, a 29-year-old man by the name of Peter Foster. He was French-Canadian, and his executive sous chef, Ralph Witt, a German. And being that I was a young boy growing up in Western Australia, I'd never met anyone like them before. They had traveled the world, they had been many places. These were very exciting people to be around, talking exciting stories. And then as the kitchen was being built, they were like, would you like to come in and have a try? And I said, yeah, I would actually.
That is excellent.
And then I literally started from there. I left school when I was 14, finished my apprenticeship, moved here to the Gold Coast when I was 17. Finished my apprenticeship, had a head chef position, and then moved off to London, where I stayed in Europe for 20 years. Yeah.
And did you like it over there?
I did. I worked very hard. I did the whole career thing. I won 2 Michelin stars. I have won 10 gold plates, 4 American Express awards, and I won a couple of gold plates when I came back here a couple of years back. So yeah, I love the industry. I like creating memories for people, if you could say that. You're creating memories.
Definitely very good at it. I've eaten here this morning and it's just amazing.
Yeah,
it's
food
really
is
good.
art, you know, if you care about it, it's a lovely thing for people to remember. I mean,
Really
why eat terrible food?
I've always said
Eat
that.
lovely food, huh?
Yeah, food's the best part of life.
Yeah, come on. Well, after the sex part, but anyway,
That's a little bit true too.
That's totally true. We know it, all right?
Yeah,
and if you can mix the two together, then you're just like, yes.
Food and sex at Cloud 9, definitely.
We're there.
Definitely. So Christopher, can you please tell us about your small business here in Surfers Paradise?
Okay, yeah. So I moved back here from Europe. I have 2 little boys. And as much as I enjoyed living in Sweden and Denmark, it's very cold.
Yeah.
9 months of the year below 0, it gets a bit tiring. And when I grew up here, this was a lovely place to grow up, and I wanted that for my children as well, you know, my 2 boys. So we brought them back here, and then I opened up a nice little cafe. I saw this spot here, and I thought, this would be a great little place for a little cafe. I can work just during the daytime and be home at night, and family stuff.
That's good, and it is a perfect little spot as well, definitely.
It is doing well.
And family always means the world. So how have the schoolies been behaving this year?
Pretty quiet and pretty lame, actually. The last 2 years were pretty crazy. I used to live in Circle on Cavill as well. That was just mayhem.
Yeah.
But this year they've been a bit quieter. There hasn't been as many the second week as before.
Yeah.
But generally they're always really well behaved. They wake up late. They enjoy having a nice time and scream about. But generally they're really, really nice.
Well, they're not really out to make trouble for anybody.
We've had a couple of situations, and you can just go straight up and talk to them, and they're all very sorry, and they apologise straight away, and they move on. So
really
there's no problems at all. The police are really helpful.
Yeah.
Everybody understands what it is, and Everybody just tries to get through the 2 weeks and then come through out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Get ready for Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas is always close to this time of year. That's crazy. So can you tell us a bit about how you grew up in, and a little bit about your life and how you came to own this small business?
Yeah, so as I said, I was born in Perth.
Yeah.
Went to school there, started my apprenticeship as a chef at the Burswood Casino, and then moved over here to the Gold Coast to finish my apprenticeship, and then off to London where I worked 8 years, did the whole Michelin star thing, won 2 Michelin stars. Career-wise, yeah, it was a big commitment, but there's also times when I look back now and think, well, I gave up my entire youth to stand in professional kitchens. It's an incredibly harsh environment, very hard.
Yeah.
It is exactly like you see on the TV. There's a lot of swearing and violence, the stress.
There is.
Well, you're in a situation where people are paying literally hundreds of dollars for food, and in some cases they're waiting 4 to 5 months to come to your actual restaurant. So you cannot make a single mistake ever. And then, yeah, so I did that, and then I was living in Copenhagen and Sweden and met a Danish girl there, and we had a couple of kids, and we moved back here, and then opened up the business here, and here I am.
It's very nice. It's very well presented.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you are doing definitely a great job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The proof's in the tasting.
Yeah, it really is in the tasting. It's lovely. I'll definitely be coming back. You'll see more of me and my friends. So, how did you find out about Aussie Beach TV?
Through Facebook.
Yeah?
Through following Jack Russell, who posted some funny stuff I saw once.
Jack a dingo, mate!
Well, that was it. And then as we were talking online, we realised that, you know, we have a lot in common. We can all be from different parts of things, but everyone shares basically the same values, I think you will find, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody just wants to be happy and safe and look after their families and not have to deal with so much rubbish that there is at the moment.
That's true.
And yeah.
And do you think a lot more people are starting to wake up to what is happening around here, or are you still oblivious to everything?
It's a tricky one, you know, because the problem we have is we have no one in authority telling anybody that anything is wrong. Everyone is just continuing on as normal, and people don't quite understand how the social structure of our society is going.
Yeah.
And more importantly, people don't really understand where we actually stand now in our, you know, understanding of science and technology, because we are literally at a very important turning point, and we are literally the most important people to live on the planet ever.
Yeah.
We literally decide the fate of our species now.
That's it.
You know, and if we don't, we will perish.
Yeah.
As sad as it is, yeah. So, who knows? What can you do? I mean, part of it's, you know, you want people to be awake, but then there's also part of you is like, well, you know, people really shouldn't have to worry about that. They should just be able to live their lives. But unfortunately, no, there is a time for people to really start to wake up and be aware of what's going on, yeah? Because we are not living our lives as we should be, and we are making a lot of people suffer. And I don't want to see people suffer.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
No,
it's
no,
pretty bad that we
it's
don't
easy
have
to turn
say
a blind eye
about
too,
these
but no,
things.
you can't turn a blind eye anymore. We must help people. We have the technology, the resources to help every single person on the planet if we wanted to.
Yeah.
We could end poverty in a month if we wanted to. It's that simple. We have basic, simple solutions to all of our problems. It's just our current system does not allow those solutions to take place.
Yeah.
You know, we are living in the 21st century under an 18th century social structure.
Yeah, that's it.
And what we suffer from is what they call cultural lag, where our society, our culture has not understood where we actually stand.
Yep.
And in our understanding of society. So yeah.
Yeah, it's not very good at all.
But there's always positive things to remember as well. It's not all doom and gloom, yeah? People are still incredibly beautiful. The world is still incredibly beautiful.
It is a very beautiful place.
And unfortunately, for many people, they live in horrific environments, but we here in Surfers live in an incredibly amazingly beautiful environment with incredibly amazingly beautiful people, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah.
It's good. We are very blessed to be living over here. We could have it a lot worse.
Indeed.
It's not really wog food, it's good Aussie tucker.
You're watching me
on Aussie Beach TV, outside Delikatessen in the beautiful Surfers Paradise amongst the beautiful people. Stay tuned.
Chuck and dingo, it's Jack Russell down here for Aussie Beach TV. I'm having breakfast with Janaea down here at the Surfers Paradise Delikatessen. How do you like the food, Janaea?
It's seriously so yummy, get in my belly.
Zeitgeist TV. You watching Zeitgeist TV. You watching Zeitgeist.